Hello there guys, Easy Blue Crown here, back again another video, and today we are going to do what if Asta was trained by Goku, part 3. Hope you enjoy. Okay guys, before I start the video, I just want you to forget that Asta told the black balls about Godly Key. I did a mistake. I don't want to redo all the previous part because of that. So yeah, let's continue. In last part, Asta, after him fighting Mars, he got impaled and stay in almost like a coma for a week. After he get up, he do his usual thing. He talk to the black balls. Then Yami tell him that the Wizard King did a report, so you are going to report to him. So Asta and Noel and Finro teleport to the capital. In the way to the Wizard King castle, they meet Yuno and his party, and they have their chat. Then Yuno asks Asta, how did you get this much power? Or can you fly without any magic? Then Yuno tell him that in the 5 months that he been out of the village, he met a person named Son Goku and he trained him how to use ki. Then Yuno ask him what is ki. Asta explain what is ki, how much he know about ki. Then he tell him that with this ki I will be the Wizard King. Then Yuno smile and tell him no, I will. Then they meet the Wizard King. Both of them ask him how they can become the Wizard King. He tell him that you have to do a result better than anyone. Then the both of them show their magic, and Asta show his sword. Then Wizard King ask Asta, how can you fly without any magic? Asta look at Wizard King and tell him, how do you know I can fly? The Wizard King tell him, I am the Wizard King, so I know a lot of things, so can you tell me? Asta nod and tell him, before I become a magic knight, I did meet my teacher named Son Goku. He taught me how to use ki, plus he is the same as me, he don't have any magic power. Then the Wizard King asks him where he is from, do you know where he live? Asta deny and tell him, oh, I don't really know. Then Wizard King tell him, where is he right now? Asta tell him he is back to his world, oh, his home, sorry, I did say word. But he promised me that he will see me if he can. Then the Wizard King tell Asta, if this Son Goku fella come by, please tell me and let me meet him. Asta nod and tell him, okay, you got it, sir. Then Wizard King tell him, this key, how much you know how to control it. Then Asta start floating in front of him and tell him, I can fly, I can shoot ki blast from my hand or my sword that have long range attacks. But Asta didn't tell him about his techniques. And the Wizard King start nerding about this newfound power. Then he asked the group that they have a banquet, so if they care to join them. They accept, and the same happened. The Wizard was summoned elsewhere, and the group getting this vibe they are not welcome there. But this vibe didn't even make Asta flinch. But when they start attacking Noel, Asta just snap and tell him that he will become the Wizard King and he will get better result than anyone in this room. Then he got attacked by the user of the Sand of the Dark Dawn. Asta quickly cut their magic and he got attacked by the holy water, that snake water. He cut him off too. Then the sand magic user, he used his sand golem or armor, whatever you want to call it, and headlock Asta. And I believe his Noel brother, he used his magic water holy bullet, I guess. At the moment he shoot it, Asta power up to his max, breaking free from the handlock of the sand golem, grabbing his sword, reflecting the bullet, then charge at her brother, stopping the blade at his neck and tell him, I don't care what you think of me, you can call me names all day long, but don't you dare talk bad about my friend. Got that? And these words alone get fear to his core. Get him. This is Noel brother. And Frigorion and his Leopold, I guess his name, was impressed by Asta's speed, without any magic, and no less. Then the captain of their Silver Phoenix come and they have stare off with Leopold, not Leopold, Frigorion. Then one of the guards come to the room and tell them the capital is under attack. Then they recreate that mini map of the capital. Then Asta tell him something is off. Four Eyes tell him, what do you mean? Asta tell him all the attackers have the same key signature. This would be impossible. They're almost like the same person. Then one of the captain cut Asta off and tell him we have to secure the castle first. Asta tell him you're crazy, we have to save the people. Then Noel tell him what are you going to do? Asta tell him I'm going to do where it's loudest. Then Asta opened up window and start flying toward the loudest noise, like he said. And this just make everybody in shock to see Asta flying. One of her brother tell her, how your friend can fly? Answer me right now. No one start getting scared and tell her he can use key to fly. But none of the captains know what key is, and her brothers don't want to talk to her anymore. So Leopold takes charge and tell him what they are going to do. Meanwhile, Asta start getting cutting the zombies around until he arrived at the little girl. He saved her from the creepy guy. I don't want to search his name because Black Clover has a lot of characters, so please guys bear with me with the names. Then Asta starts cutting the zombies that the creepy guy starts summoning until he summons his number 6, I guess. Asta charged at the number 6, but he gets scratched by that curse. But with Asta new speed he can dodge the rest of them and he start getting in guard. Then Asta realized that the wound he got is not healing. Then the creepy guy tell him that Alfred's curse can't be healed. It always get bigger. Then he tell the number 6 to attack the little girl. Asta started fending off their attacks, but with Asta still hurt in his stomach plus his new wound, he is busy fighting off their attack. His hand is full, so sorry guys for my lack of words. Asta is busy with saving the girl. Plus he's weakened, he's not fighting at his max, so it will be easy picking for him if he drop his guard for 1 second. Then Noel come and protect the girl and tell Asta to focus on attack. Then Asta charge at number 6, cutting him, then drop dead. He's dead, so I can't dead anymore. Then the creepy guy summon Halfred, I guess his name. And Halfred start shooting his electricity toward Asta, his lightning, and Asta start dodging. Then the creepy guy tell him you can't touch him. He's flying, and you have no magic power to shoot any long range attack, so you're hopeless. Just give up and die already. Asta smirk and tell him I'm not sure about that. Then Asta jumped. Then the creepy guy tell him what you're doing, you're just going to miss. Alfred dodge Asta attack. Then for surprise of both of them, Asta start floating around in the air. Then he charged at Alfred, cutting him in half. Then creepy guy tell him, what did you do? So you have magic after all. Then he start freaking out. Then he remembered that he have number 1. He summoned him and he start getting cover behind him. And number 1 starts shooting his magic arrow, I guess. I don't really remember. And Asta start fending off again, but because they had a lot of magic bullet, Asta is busy. Then Frigorion come and destroy that number 1. Then he put a seal around the creepy guy. Then he walked to Asta and tell him, you did great job there, kid. Your name is Asta, am I right? Asta nod. Then Frigorion tell him, so you want to be the Wizard King, huh? So I guess you are my rival. Then they start questioning that creepy guy until Frigorion got absorbed by spatial magic. And guys, the other captain also got sent away with spatial magic. Asta can sense where the special magic user is, charge away the zombie is and cut him. And because of Asta's strength, he did scratch his, not scratch him, he's to him a cut on his chest. Then the rest of the Eyes of Midnight Sun show up and Leopold start helping Asta fighting off. And because Asta is more powerful in this what if, they are getting upper hand in this what if. Then a special magic gate open up and not Leopold, Vigorian drop from it, and he is missing an arm. And because of that, Leopold loses his fighting spirit and he got punched by the creepy guy. So it's Asta versus 6 of the Eye of Midnight Sun, excluding the special magic user. And because of that, Asta still have a little bit in upper hand in power and speed, but the sheer number of them just don't cut it with them. When he beat up someone, the other one is covering him. Then the other squad captains not show up, start flying where Asta is fighting. But the moment they start going down to help him, they see Asta just put his sword in his grimoire. Then the Eye of Midnight Sun tell him, so you're giving up? Then they start laughing. Then the psycho girl start telling him, just let me cut you already. Then Asta smirk, he relax and yell, Kaioken ×2. Then he got engulfed in the red aura. It's almost like a red aura, not flames, but from far it's almost like a flames. Then Asta charged at the six of them, and this increase in speed was enough to get him the upper hand again. And when I say Asta beat them all, I said Asta beat them all. All six of them are on the ground, almost unconscious. Only the creepy girl, psycho girl and creepy guy were on their feet. The other ones are completely exhausted from Asta beating. Then the squad captain finally show up and their numbers is advantage for Asta. Then the silver phoenix use his silver bullets, I guess. Then the creepy girl summoned her sticky salamander and boost him with magic item, and he stopped their attack. Then Asta fall to the ground, completely exhausted from the Kaioken and his wounds that is still not healed fully. And because of that, this psycho girl took the opportunity to kidnap Asta with her sticky ball, and they're using her special magic to get away. Then when the Eye of Midnight Sun arrive where their hideout, they meet the Wizard King, and Wizard King, I believe he killed the 2 of them. So they only 4. Then Asta started try to get out of their bubble. Then he said to himself, I have to do something right now. Then he grunged his fist. What did I just say? Grunge? I completely forgot English right now. So basically Asta started powering up. Then the Wizard King was wondering what Asta is doing. Then the 4 of them know what Asta is doing. They tried to hold them all back, but that was too late. Asta yelled Kaioken again. Then charged the 4 of them, knocking them 4 of them out again. Then he fell to his knees from exhaustion. Then Wizard King walked up to him and told him, you did a good job here, Asta. You are powerful than I thought. Asta tell him, thank you, sir. Then Wizard King extended his arm to help Asta. Then Asta get up on his own. Then Lick show up and Asta can see something and someone there. Then he see the Wizard King vanish and the light vanish also. Then Asta asks the Wizard King what is going on. The Wizard King tell him, I just fought someone that is far faster than me. I believe he is their leader. Then they teleport to the castle. They have their talk with Leopold about his training and something like that. And in this what if, Asta got promoted to Magic Knight level rank 1 or whatever you want to call it. It's same as Yono. And guys, I'm going to stop video right here. I hope you enjoy it. And guys, about the what if Deku have Gossader power, I believe I'm going to do one final part. Will be I don't know how long it will be, but I think will be a pretty long one. So if you want, tell me in comment section. If you don't, I will split it into. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed and see you next part. And guys, I'm going